Hello, friends. No doubt you've noticed my trendy thinking hat. I think I got it so cheap because they misspelled the word dance. Is someone a moron or what? Duh. Well, I tried wearing it while dancing, but when I really get down in one of my cool clogging moves, it always falls off. One time in my early 20s, I was in the Sunset Bar in South Point, Ohio. I went to the restroom to jettison some excess beer so I could consume more. And lo, someone had written this on the wall: solution to the world's problems. You take my troubles and I'll take yours. Wow. How clearly the mind works when fueled on premium beer. The author of this revelation had a true epiphany. I've always been good at solving other people's problems, but never my own. Over the years, my advice to others has proven to be 100% accurate. Not one time has my advice ever failed to provide correct answers to those in need. However, there have been a few instances, and very few instances, where my advice was either misused or misapplied, resulting in divorce, addiction, suicide, or homicide. And in one instance, all the above, but all in all, my advice has been completely accurate. I've got no control over it being misused. Anyway, I have decided to offer my completely accurate and time-tested advice to my friend on Facebook absolutely free. Well, almost absolutely free. If your email is selected, you will only be required to pay a nominal fee to help defer production costs. And if you have any problem paying your easy monthly installments, we also offer credit counseling. And our credit counseling fees are very reasonable. Let's look at our first request. And it comes from Dallas, Groveland, Florida. And Dallas writes, "Dear Answer Man, will a flashlight protect me from alligators when I'm walking at night?" Dallas, let me emphatically state that a flashlight will offer complete and full protection from alligators. However, the degree of your success will largely depend on how fast you carry the flashlight. Our next question comes from Gene of New Vienna, Ohio. And Gene writes, "Dear Answer Man, I have been going through an identity crisis in my life. I feel so ordinary. Can you please help? Well, Gene, let me assure you that you are anything but ordinary. You are a one-of-a-kind, special, and unique individual, just like everyone else. Well, next question. And our next question comes from Amanda, Marshall, Texas. And Amanda writes, Dear Answer Man, I have a fear of flying. Can you provide me with tips that will make flying easier for me? Well, Amanda, I have found that you can make flying safer by never putting all of your weight down. And this may be difficult and tiring at first, but you'll need to remember that for every pound of restraint on your part eases the stress on the aircraft. And Amanda, I've also found that you can exhibit a tremendous amount of control on an aircraft from a passenger seat. And you can do this simply by pulling up on the arms of your seat as the pilot comes into land. I've done this for years and always helped the pilots land safely on my flights. And I'm sure that with a little bit of practice, you'll be able to master this technique also. So you do have a considerable amount of control when you're flying if you'll remember these tips. And until next time, my friends, remember, the answer man can.